Hello viewers, welcome back. This is going to be a bit of a short video, I think. Basically, I'm just using it as a quick look at what we've got in this bag that somebody's given to me, and I also want to announce a few things. So there's been quite a bit going on in the background here in the lab. There's some interesting things happening, so it should mean there's going to be more videos and probably better teardowns. So that's really great news. You'll see the details about that in a future video. Now, the other thing that I wanted to announce is this weekend, which is the 7th and 8th of September, I will be at the Retro Computer Festival at the Centre for Computing History in Cambridge. I will be there with a Quantel Harriet. It'll all be working, so if you are interested in my paint box stuff and you want to see one working, then check out the website. Links will be in the description if you want to try and pop along on Saturday or Sunday. Right, so what is in the bag? This was given to me by a friend. It's been sat in his attic unused for at least 10 years, so it's probably not really been used since the 1990s, I suspect. So let's open this up and I'll show you what we've got. Right, as you can see by the little logo, this is an apple. Now, I'm not normally a fan of apples, to be fair, but this was given to me. You can do whatever you like to it, fix it, restore it. The original owner doesn't mind. So I thought it'd be fun to power this on right now, see what happens. If it boots up and everything just seems to work and we've got no issues, then I probably won't go any further with it. I'll probably just give it a quick clean up and keep it. If it doesn't work, then there'll be a future video on it trying to restore, get it back working, and doing whatever needs to be done on it. So I'm just going to move all the bag out of the way, and we will plug the power supply in, check that, and then power it up, see what happens. Right, that's the bag out of the way. So I took the battery out. It's actually swollen, so that is obviously it's gone really bad in there. It's not too much, thankfully. It came out came out pretty easily. So yeah, if this does work, I might think about reselling this, as in putting new cells in it, not selling it. They're only NiCads, so that'll be pretty easy to do. So the machine. So this is a Macintosh Powerbook 140. It was bought new by the guy who gave it to me back when it was current, which was 90. Let's check the dates. There we go. Wikipedia to the rescue. Release date was October 1991. It was discontinued in 1992. So yeah, it was pretty short lifespan, less than a year. And so he would have bought this in around about 1991, 1992 time. Just reading the wiki page, it seems that this is the first laptop that was actually designed by Apple. The previous ones, Sony were involved, it seems. Specification wise, we've got a Motorola 68030 running at 16 megahertz, 2 meg of RAM, 1 meg of ROM, and either a 20 or an 80 megabyte hard disk. Blah blah blah. It runs System 6 or System 7. Yeah, so let's grab the power supply. I'll plug that in, hopefully it won't go bang. Right, so this should be 7.5 volts DC. So I'm just going to hold this on here and switch it on. Yeah, that's not looking good, is it? Yeah, that seemed to me that it turned on and then just shut straight down. Yeah, it's completely dead now. Well, it was worth a shot, wasn't it? Yeah, that seems to be completely dead now, so there's obviously going to be some repair action needed on that one. It looks like the case is either glued or welded, and so that's going to take a bit of probably percussive maintenance to get into it, so we'll have to see on that one. So in the meantime, it looks like a fairly ordinary jack barrel plug. We'll see if that fits, and I'll power this off my bench power supply. Well, actually, before we get too embroiled in the power supply, let's have a quick look round what we have. So, yeah, pretty old school, big, thick, chunky screens. Everything's, oh, yeah, it's just massive and heavy, as laptops always were then. So, we've got a nice, fairly nice feeling keyboard, a little bit spongy. Seems to have gone slightly different colour, so it's obviously it's either grime or it's faded a little bit. The screen is not in great condition because the hinges do have an issue. If we look around on the back, you can see here I think the hinges are actually in okay condition. It's just that the rear plastic on the screen has come away, so that might need some fixing. We've got ports on the back, which are modem, printer, speaker, microphone, ADB, and that external SCSI, possibly. The power input jack, a couple of recessed switches, power switch, floppy drive round on the other side, and that was where the battery went. And that's about all there is. Okay, I'm just going to try connecting this to my bench power supply. Now I have a sneaking suspicion that this is the wider pin barrel plug, so I think it's going to plug in, but it won't actually make contact with the pin that's in the socket. But we will see. I'm just going to turn on my power supply and see what happens. And it is drawing 10 milliamps, so it looks like it's actually made a connection. So, try turning it on. Oh, hard disk has spun up. Right, yeah, it doesn't seem to be doing anything. I'm just going to try resetting the PRAM, because it can sometimes stop them booting. It's probably got a battery in this. I'm not sure what condition that's going to be in. We'll try that, see if we can get it to go any further, but the power consumption has gone up and down, but hasn't actually shown anything on the screen. So you want command option P and up. I mean, you meant to press all that and turn it on. What? I haven't got enough hands. P R. Right. nothing is going on. It could be that it's booted up and the screen's not working. So, given you don't get a hard disk activity light on Macs, it's a bit hard to tell. Yeah, so I think this one is probably going to need a second video. I'll take the lid off, see what is going on the inside, and we'll see if we can get it working. Right, well, we'll call it quits there. As I said, if you want to come along to the Retro Computer Festival in Cambridge at the weekend, then feel free, come and say hello. If not, then stick around and wait for my next video. Okay, thanks for watching, everybody. See you on the next one. Bye for now.